welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. So today we're going to talk about part 2 about the magnolia tree. Yes, the magnolia tree. So we're going to pick up where we left off at, and that is the side effects. The side effects that I said was going to be funny. The Native Indian says, if you were to be up under this native, beautiful magnolia tree, the hallucination of this native of no magnolia tree is if you're under it too long, the smell is so divine from all those flowers, and it smells so good that it relaxes your body. It brings in your blood flow to and your brain cells to actually just relax, sedate you, relax you, and put you to sleep. Yes, that's the side effects. It helps you. It makes you so calm. The flowers, the leaves. It makes you go to sleep. Yes, and that's the side effects that it has. It's a sedative. So like if you go to the store and you say, man, I need to find something that's going to help me go to sleep because you have insomnia, and you buy something off the counter and you take it after so many minutes or 30 minutes or so to an hour, you're getting sleepy and you go off to sleep. Well, here is a natural remedy. The magnolia tree will help you go to sleep. Yes, it will. It enhances it. If you were taking a pill and then you're up under it and then you're taking the teas and all that, it will enhance that and make you fall out, go to sleep. So it slows down your breathing and it causes a lot of sleepiness. Okay, the leaves, you can make it into a tea. So you can just cut up the leaves real small, and boil you some hot water, put your leaves in there, let it get to a good boil, turn it off, let it sit for a good 5-10 minutes, and then drink you some good, calming magnolia leaf tea. And that way you can go to sleep. The other reason why the magnolia tree is so special, and if you want to know why, because first, the beetles that are on there, okay, there's beetles that rely on this magnolia tree. Instead of bees for pollination, they have beetles for pollination. They have a lot of pollen that beetles use for the food instead of nectar. So bees go for nectar, but the magnolia tree produces a lot of pollen, and beetles are attracted to that for the magnolia tree. You got squirrels, rabbits, and all those different animals like that, deers. They love the magnolia tree. Not only is it because it's edible, but they have beautiful berries that are edible. They have all the essentials on this tree that's attracting everything to it. And that's why it's so special. One of the reasons. The other reason, the unusual of why the magnolia is unusual, because it's one of the oldest trees that's in existence, the oldest tree. And they're so old that the flowers do not have true petals on them or sepals. Instead, they have petal-like tepals. The flowers do not produce real nectar, but they attract the pollinating beetles with a fragrant spray, something that it just shoots out its own little fragrant, and it attracts the beetles to them, and it's sugary secretions. Okay, the magnolia flowers are known in the United States. It symbolizes luck and stability. That's what the leaves and the flowers in the United States, a magnolia tree, it states that's what their symbol, that's what it means here in the United States, luck and stability. In the southern states, right, the flowers in the early and mid-spring. In the east, the white blooms represent nobility and purity, while the parts in the other parts of the traditional folk is called medicine. Okay, now the flower petals that are non-edible on plants, not the magnolia tree. I'm going to give you some non-edible trees, plants, or flowers that are not edible. The daffodils, they're not edible. Don't go out here getting some daffodils and putting it in your mouth, making teas and stuff. You'll die. Daffodils are not edible. Hydrangeas. Don't go out here making some damn hydrangea tea. Don't do it, because it's not edible. Hydrangeas are not edible. They smell good, they look pretty, but they're not edible. Tulips, they're not edible. They're pretty, but they're not edible. Lily of the valley, they are not edible. The foxglove, don't even try it. They're not edible. Not edible. No, no, no. Each one of them I said, no, they're not edible. Now, back to the magnolia. The magnolia flowers are edible. Your white ones, your pink ones, your yellow ones, your green ones, your purple ones. All of those are edible. All of them are edible. So if you're going past a magnolia tree and you see pink blooms, purple blooms, white blooms, all those are edible. Yellow blooms, all of them are edible on that magnolia tree. Everything about that magnolia tree is edible. They have a star-shaped or a bowl shape on them for the flower petals. And when you're cooking the flowers, you can use them as a garnish on a salad to make it pretty. You can infuse the petals to make a syrup and even pickle them. Yep, I said it. You can pickle them as well. Now, how you harvest them, you're going to cut the blossom in a 45-degree angle and make sure the stem is long enough so when you put it in the vase, it's touching the bottom of the vase. But you want to cut it in a 45-degree angle and then you fill it up with water. And that way, that's how you harvest. And then in the early morning or sometime when it's getting close to the evening, that's the best time to get the petals as well too. And make sure when you get ready to harvest and cut this stem, you want to make sure your gardening shears or whatever you're using to cut with, gardening shears are the best. Make sure you sterilize them very well when you do. Okay. Can you drink magnolia tea? Yes, you can. You can drink magnolia tea. That's a tongue twister, y'all. Magnolia tea. Yes, you can. You can drink that. One of the compounds, okay, the honokio, okay, is being used in trials and adjunct treatment for cancer therapy. Benefits can be found in the teas known as the sabokotu, and you can drink it with your meals. The tea, you can drink it with the meals. And due to the fats that's in your body, if you drink it, while you're eating it, it sets a fat agent the fat agents that are in your body, it will break that down for you. Okay, that's why it pertains, having weight loss. You can, lose weight by drinking the tea from the magnolia flowers and stuff, because you can lose weight from it. The magnolia tree is known from around the world, okay, for its natural sleeping beverage. Remember what I just told you? It's like a sedative. It'll help you go to sleep, just like lavender will help you go to sleep. That is also edible, but that's another video. I love lavender. But yes, it's also known, if you drink the tea, it'll help you go to sleep. Okay? Um, it's it works by influencing GABA. GABA is the gamma amino butyric acid receptor, and that helps induce your brain function. It helps your cognitive, okay, how cognitive, your head, for stress levels and all that good stuff. Okay, smoking. Yes, you can use the tree bark and stuff like that. If you're cooking out, you know how people use hickory wood and all that? Well, you can use the wood from the magnolia tree as well for flavor. The benefits of pickling the petals: it improves your respiratory health. It detoxifies in your body. It stimulates your appetite. And it improves your brain disorder, like Alzheimer's disease. So we don't know who we're going to have Alzheimer's, but if you're drinking this tea, it can kind of help you have your good memories. It helps your memory, your cognitive brain, it helps with your cognitive. And the next one is the benefits for your good skin. It gives you nice, skin tone. It's for calming. It's formulated for various compounds that includes beta carotene, magnolia oil that possesses a potent inflammatory properties. So when used on the skin, it reduces the puffiness that might be up under your eyes or on your skin or on your ankles. If you have puffiness, it will reduce that, and it leaves your skin even, making everything like in an even tone. Where you have blotches, it even tones your skin. Okay, it'll even tone it, and it'll make it beautiful and luminous. Okay, the toxicity of the magnolia: there's no toxins in it at all. So that means your cat, your dog, your horse, anything that's around this magnolia tree, they will not die from it. You got some plants and you got some flowers that you have to keep your dogs and stuff away from, because you know how dogs like to chew on stuff or nibble on certain grasses and different things like that. Well, if they was to nibble on the petals of the magnolia tree, or if they're chewing on the tree bark or something like that, you know how dogs do or different animals do, is no toxins in it. So your dog or your pets or whatever animals you might have around your homestead or at home, if you're at home and not on a homestead, your animals are safe. Okay, so we are going to pick back up tomorrow. I told you it's a lot of notes about this magnolia tree. So I'm going to let all that marinate. I hope I was able to get my words out right. If not, I will go back to it and add it on into the next one. And then we're going to close it out. Not today or tomorrow. We're going to close it off. Probably come Monday or Tuesday, we'll close the chapter out for magnolias, because I want to make sure I said everything right, smoothed it out right. And I'll go back if I didn't smooth my words out right. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But there were some tongue twisters up in there. So if it makes any sense to you, because I don't want to use big words, I had to use things to break things down so you can get a better understanding. Because they have a lot of these big words, and I like layman's terms, so I can tell my peeps out here, my honeybees out here, in layman's terms, what it's meaning and what it's saying. So you know now, the magnolia tree is not poisonous, it's not toxic, it's not none of those things. Okay. So until then, y'all have a wonderful weekend and get ready for Sunday dinner tomorrow because I know I'm ready. And have a wonderful day. Stay warm wherever you at. It's raining here, it's cool here. I'm indoors doing my seeds. And hey, we're gonna grow, grow, grow. We're gonna grow. And if you're hot, stay cool. And y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.